Hello and welcome to another update on the Wilsonville real estate market. This is Steve Thoele, principal broker with Premier Property Group. And this update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, August 13th. So going to share the screen with you now and go through the info with you as I always do. So first off, we'll look at active listing counts. This last week, we had 10 properties come on the market in Wilsonville. And you can kind of see that that's kind of towards the upper end of the range on a week-by-week basis. We had a low of 5 listings and a high of 12 over the past 8 weeks. End of the week with 74 homes active on the market, which you can kind of see is a slight high here for the past 8 weeks. So the median list price and the days on market for the actives, you can kind of see that's been declining in terms of the price. We had a high of 710 8 weeks back. And it's declined back to this last week, a low for the past 8 weeks of 683,000. And the days on market, that's been on a rise here a bit, although it's been pretty steady over the past month here. We had a low of 30 to begin with. And then, like I said, it's been right at 44 days over the past month here. So just about a month and a half of average market time for these most recent listings in Wilsonville. Okay, moving along to pending sales. So this last week I showed we only had 4 homes go to pending this last week in Wilsonville. And definitely kind of towards the lower end of the range. We had a low of 3, a high of 12 over the past 8 weeks. Ended this last week with 56 homes in pending status, which you can kind of see has been, fairly steady over the past month here. Down from a low to kind of begin with of 69 homes 8 weeks back. And the median price in the days on market for those pendings, you can see we had a high of 720 here 8 weeks back, and it got down to a low of just under 690 here about 3 weeks back. And this most recent reading is 705. And days on market for the pendings, you can kind of see it's kind of peaked out at 11 days here 7 weeks back, got down to a low of only 5. So 5 weeks back, and then the most recent reading is about 10, so hasn't moved a lot. So just about a little over a week of market time for homes that go pending in Wilsonville right now. And then last thing we'll look at is the sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this info together, showed we only had 3 homes last week crossover from pending to sold. This might get adjusted up here a little bit as sales get recorded, but not a lot this last week. And you can kind of see it's definitely a low for the past 8 weeks. And we, if you look over the prior 4 weeks of activity on a week-by-week basis, you can kind of see we definitely have seen a pretty good decline here in Wilsonville. We had a high of 47 homes have sold over the prior 4 weeks, on a week-by-week basis, and then it's just kind of got kind of dwindled down to a number of this last week reading is 25 homes have sold over the prior 4 weeks. So definitely a decrease in sales have occurred. And the median price and days on market for those solds, you can kind of see we had a high of 665 7 weeks back, and it's been coming down, and most recent reading is 609, which is a low for the past 8 weeks. And then days on market, that hasn't moved a ton. Started off 11, kind of got up to 18 days 2 weeks back. This last week dipped back down to 8 based on the most recent 25 sales that have taken place in Wilsonville. And then to finish this out, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars is weeks of inventory. And as you might suspect, with the lower sales activity, we definitely are seeing a rise in weeks of inventory. So we had a low of 5 weeks of inventory, about 7 weeks back, and it's just kind of been steadily rising, hitting just under 12 weeks of inventory. This most recent reading on that. So that's just about 3 months worth of inventory based upon relative supply and demand right now. But conversely, you'll see prices have been holding very firm. The kind of had a low of about 96.5% of original list price, and this last week it came right in at 100% of for those most recent 25 sales that have happened in Wilsonville. Sellers have been able to get right at on average their asking price. So So, definitely, I would say, market's slowing down, obviously, with the increase of weeks of inventory here. But, conversely, prices are holding, appear to be holding really firm right now in Wilsonville. So, in, kind of the face of kind of continued high rates, we're still well above a 7% rate right now. We're kind of, I would say around 7.25%. For a average 30-year fixed rate conventional loan, depending upon your situation, could be more or less than that, but that's kind of what we're seeing right now. So buyers are definitely still out there, but there's just not as many of them given kind of the rate environment right now. So we'll see how we kind of finish out the summer here, but I suspect we're going to continue to kind of see a little higher inventory number here as we kind of go through this higher rate environment that we're currently in. So hope that update's been helpful for you as always. If I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please let me know. I'd be happy to talk through your situation, see if I'd be a good fit for you. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, would be happy to talk with you further. My phone number and email address are down below the video, so be sure to reach out. And if you find value in this video, always appreciate any likes, comments, shares that you have. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, boy, I really encourage you to do so. It's really a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening in your local market. So hope you have a great day and week ahead. Looks like it's going to be a really hot one here for the next few days. So I hope you're able to stay cool, and we'll see you on the next update.